Language Foundations Vocabulary Flashcards, helping you achieve understanding.
Australian woman tennis player who won many major championships, born in 1947. Seek someone's favor. A room in which a law court sits. Television cameras were admitted in the courtroom. An area wholly or partly surrounded by walls or buildings. The house was built around an inner court. A tribunal that is presided over by a magistrate or by one or more judges who administer justice according to the laws. The sovereign and his advisors who are the governing power of a state. Respectful deference. Pay court to the emperor. A hotel for motorists, provides direct access from rooms to parking area. Make amorous advances towards. John is courting Mary. The family and retinue of a sovereign or prince. An assembly, including one or more judges, to conduct judicial business. A specially marked horizontal area within which a game is played. Players had to reserve a court in advance. Engage in social activities leading to marriage. We were courting for over 10 years. The residence of a sovereign or nobleman. The king will visit the duke's court. Australian woman tennis player who won many major championships, born in 1947. Seek someone's favor. China is wooing Russia. Make amorous advances towards. A room in which a law court sits. Television cameras were admitted in the courtroom. An area wholly or partly surrounded by walls or buildings. A tribunal that is presided over by a magistrate or by one or more judges who administer justice according to the laws. A tribunal that is presided over by a magistrate or by one or more judges who administer justice according to the laws. A tribunal that is presided over by a magistrate or by one or more judges who administer justice according to the laws. A tribunal that is presided over by a magistrate or by one or more judges who administer justice according to the laws. The sovereign and his advisors who are the governing power of a state. The family and retinue of a sovereign or prince. Respectful deference. A hotel for motorists, provides direct access from rooms to parking area. A hotel for motorists, provides direct access from rooms to parking area. A hotel for motorists, provides direct access from rooms to parking area. A hotel for motorists, provides direct access from rooms to parking area. Talk or behave amorously, without serious intentions. A story dealing with love. An exciting and mysterious quality, as of a heroic time or adventure. A relationship between two lovers. Make amorous advances towards. Relating to languages derived from Latin. The group of languages derived from Latin. A novel dealing with idealized events remote from everyday life. Have a love affair with. Tell romantic or exaggerated lies. This author romanced his trip to an exotic country. Make a solicitation or entreaty for something, request urgently or persistently. Henry IV solicited the Pope for a divorce. Approach with an offer of sexual favors. He was solicited by a prostitute. Make amorous advances towards. incite, move, or persuade to some act of lawlessness or insubordination. He was accused of soliciting his colleagues to destroy the documents. Make a solicitation or petition for something desired. She is too shy to solicit. The act of meting out justice according to the law. The position of judge. The system of law courts that administer justice and constitute the judicial branch of government. An assembly, including one or more judges, to conduct judicial business. An assembly, including one or more judges, to conduct judicial business. Space for movement. Room to pass. Live and take one's meals at or in. She rooms in an old boarding house. An area within a building enclosed by walls and floor and ceiling. The rooms were very small, but they had a nice view. Opportunity for. Room for improvement. The people who are present in a room. The whole room was cheering. A part of an animal that has a special function or is supplied by a given artery or nerve. A particular geographical region of indefinite boundary, usually serving some special purpose or distinguished by its people or culture or geography. It was a mountainous area. The extent of a two-dimensional surface enclosed within a boundary. The area of a rectangle. A particular environment or walk of life. It was a closed area of employment. A part of a structure having some specific characteristic or function. The spacious cooking area provided plenty of room for servants. A subject of study. It was his area of specialization. The act of governing, exercising authority. He had considerable experience of government. The organization that is the governing authority of a political unit. The government reduced taxes. The study of government of states and other political units. Government, the system or form by which a community or other political unit is governed. Tyrannical government. The organization that is the governing authority of a political unit. Medicine, a systematic plan for therapy, often including diet. The organization that is the governing authority of a political unit. The matter was referred to higher authorities. Courteous regard for people's feelings. In deference to your wishes. A courteous expression, by word or deed, of esteem or regard. His deference to her wishes was very flattering. A disposition or tendency to yield to the will of others. Usually preceded by, in, a detail or point. It differs in that respect. The condition of being honored, esteemed or respected or well regarded. An attitude of admiration or esteem. She lost all respect for him. A feeling of friendship and esteem. He inspires respect. Regard highly. Think much of. I respect his judgment. Show respect towards. Behavior intended to please your parents. He went to law school out of respect for his father's wishes. Courteous regard for people's feelings. Out of respect for his privacy. A courteous expression, by word or deed, of esteem or regard. Be sure to give my respects to the dean. A building where travelers can pay for lodging and meals and other services. Give an incentive for action. This moved me to sacrifice my career. Be in a state of action. Change location. Move, travel, or proceed, also metaphorically. The soldiers moved towards the city in an attempt to take it before night fell. The act of changing location from one place to another. The movement of people from the farms to the cities. Cause to move or shift into a new position or place, both in a concrete and in an abstract sense. The director moved more responsibilities onto his new assistant. Perform an action, or work out or perform an action. We must move quickly. The act of changing your residence or place of business. They say that 3 moves equal 1 fire. Have a turn. Make one's move in a game. Have an emotional or cognitive impact upon. Follow a procedure or take a course. A change of position that does not entail a change of location. Movement as a sign of life. Progress by being changed. Propose formally, in a debate or parliamentary meeting. Arouse sympathy or compassion in. Her fate moved us all. Change residence, affiliation, or place of employment. We moved from Idaho to Nebraska. Dispose of by selling. The chairman of the company told the salesman to move the computers. Game. A player's turn to take some action permitted by the rules of the game. Go or proceed from one point to another. The debate moved from family values to the economy. Live one's life in a specified environment. She moves in certain circles only. Move so as to change position, perform a non-translational motion. He moved his hand slightly to the right. The act of deciding to do something. He didn't make a move to help. Pretend to have certain qualities or state of mind. He acted the idiot. Behave unnaturally or affectedly. She's just acting. Something that people do or cause to happen. A legal document codifying the result of deliberations of a committee or society or legislative body. Perform an action, or work out or perform an action. Think before you act. A short performance that is part of a longer program. He did his act 3 times every evening. Perform on a stage or theater. She acts in this play. Have an effect or outcome, often the one desired or expected. How does your idea work in practice? Behave in a certain manner. Show a certain behavior, conduct or comport oneself. You should act like an adult. Play a role or part. She wants to act Lady Macbeth, but she is too young for the role. A manifestation of insincerity. He put on quite an act for her benefit. A subdivision of a play or opera or ballet. Be engaged in an activity, often for no particular purpose other than pleasure. Be suitable for theatrical performance. This scene acts well. Discharge one's duties. She acts as the chair. The group following and attending to some important person. A funeral procession. Apartment consisting of a series of connected rooms used as a living unit, as in a hotel. The group following and attending to some important person. A matching set of furniture. A musical composition of several movements only loosely connected.
Become our student and get access to effective and free educational materials. Subscribe to our YouTube channel to become a part of our growing YouTube community and to learn English effectively.